Are you ready?
Ready.
All right, let's go. Kevin here, top 1 financial advisor and best-selling author. We are here to talk about the stock market. When it comes to finance and investing, there is one number that is most important above everything else, and that is your retirement number, your FIRE number, the number that you hit in your bank account and your 401k where you can say, look, I don't need to be here no more. I can live the rest of my life living the exact same way as I am right now, and I don't need no job or nothing else. That's the number you're looking for at the end of the day. So I'm going to show you exactly how to come up with that number and how much you should be investing to get to that number. Now, to do this, we're going to use 2 rules of thumb, which means that these are very general. You can do it on the back of an envelope. You can do it on your calculator real quick as we're doing this video, but also you can tailor it to wherever you are in your financial life. So don't take it as a law, take it as a rule of thumb and, wiggle it around until it fits for whatever it is that you're looking to do. All right, so the first one is a rule of 25. So that means that let's say, to make the math easy, let's say you make $100,000, you multiply it times 25, that gives you $2.5 million. This means that once I hit 2.5 million, I can walk away. I'm good, I've built generational wealth, and I can retire and live the exact same lifestyle I have now at 2.5 million. Why is it 25? That's because once I hit that number, I can withdraw 4% every single year, which is going to give me what? $100,000. Now, the way that this works is called the 4% withdrawal rule. Again, this is a rule of thumb. It is not a requirement from the IRS or anybody that you have to withdraw exactly 4%. It's just a very general rule that works better in some years than others because inflation, right? That does change from year to year, but that basically says you hit 2.5 million, you can draw 4% every single year, and with inflation, basically you're going to be okay because in an average year, the market is going to get you 7%, right? Inflation is going to be 3, which leaves you with 4, and in a perfect scenario, you would not run out of money because you're withdrawing 100,000 every year. The market is growing at 7, inflation brings you down to 4, and you're right back in the same spot. So I get to withdraw $100,000 a year, and then when I'm gone, I get 2.5 million to pass to my kids. Now, that's a very rosy situation. That does not happen every single time. Okay, there are some years you might have to withdraw 5%. Some years you may have to withdraw 3%. There are some years, obviously, where the stock market is not going to grow at exactly 7% a year. This is why it's a rule of thumb. Okay, it is a rule of thumb. It is not a law that everything is going to work out exactly as you have planned it. However, if you get to the 25 number, 25 times your salary, you're going to be all right more times than not. Now, next question is, okay, great. I'm making X amount. How in the world am I going to get 25 times my current income? That would be difficult. However, I have this nifty graph from CNBC here, and it shows you how much you need to be investing every single month to hit 2 million. Now, 2 million is just a general number that I guess most experts, including CNBC, would say that you need. Obviously, you can kind of tailor this to wherever you are and what your current salary is. But let's say you're in your 30s like me, I would need about $1,226 that I need to invest every single month. That sounds like a lot. My first apartment was only $900 a month. So you telling me I need to pay rent and invest more than $1,200 a month just to hit my financial freedom number. There are 2 caveats here that you want to pay attention to if the numbers on the screen feel a little bit scary. Number 1, obviously, the earlier you start, the cheaper it's going to be. Now, if you didn't start early, that's not your fault. That might not be your fault. Time is time. I can't go back to that, and there's no point in me going back and blaming myself, saying, hey, I wish I invested in my 20s. Stuff happened. That is fine. But also remember that, number 1, it doesn't have to be all of your money. Because if you get a 401k match, hey, I put in 900, they put in 3, that's 12. I can do that. Also, this is one of the reasons why I say like 15% is right around where you want to be, anywhere between 12 to 15%. Because let's say, again, using the $100,000 example, if you take 1226 times, what is that, 12? Yeah, a year, so 12 months at $1,226, that's like $14,700, almost $15,000, which is why I say 15%. Now you know, okay? So that is one thing that you can do. If you are not anywhere close to that, you say, look, I can't afford $1,200 a month. I can't afford $500 a month. do anything you can. Because the most important thing is, if you don't get 2.5 million, can you get 1? If you don't get 1 million, can you get 300,000? Anything that you do now is going to be more than doing nothing. And that is something that is extremely important. I see a lot of people just get absolutely defeated by and say, oh, that's too much money. I can never do it. So I'm going to do nothing. No, don't do that. Get as close as you can. If you keep working and applying, getting a different certification, changing jobs, your salary can increase. That is something that can change, and perhaps you can get as close as you can. That's the most important thing, because it is easier to plan with some money than planning with none. And you always want to have something to fall back on. So that is what you need. Your salary times 25. That is your ultimate goal. But how do you get there? Invest 12 to 15% per year to work up to that number and get as close as you possibly can. That is how you build financial freedom, and it could be your path to reaching your first $1 million. All right, that is it for me today. Make sure you check out our members only. And oh, I keep forgetting to say this. Vote. Go vote. We are nominated for the MAIA Best Financial Influencer for 2023. That link is in the description below. I'm trying to win more trophies, man. This is my first time being nominated for this award, so I'm really excited about it. It is because of y'all and what y'all have done here on the channel, so I really appreciate that. All right, that is it for me. I will talk to y'all later.